got the flag of Wales, the red dragon, China too. Give me 1 second.
I mean, I could also meet one night during the week if you want to see something.
Well, and that's an option too.
I just can't do Tuesday.
Yeah, my evenings are starting to get a little cleaner.
I don't think I have one. 30th and the 31st. You might work week.
Oh, no,
I can do Monday or Thursday.
for what?
We're talking about evening.
Oh, yeah.
I could do Monday or
I
Thursday.
can do Thursday. I can do better Thursday. Yeah, let's do Thursday. Instead of a Saturday.
Okay, so there you got China with the red dragon emblem, as you can see. This dragon represents Satan,
Right.
the great dragon of Revelations. So he's all over the place. Go figure. He's behind the earth's problems, him and other demons. Just to remind you that China, Wales, some of the Gentiles are the Gentiles, like England, Scotland, even Europe, France, and all these places are infested by these fallen angels and their Nephilim filled children. Alright, so let's move on to the next image, shall we? Oh, keep in mind the beast that you read about in Daniel. The last beast considered to be mentally deficient, spiritually deficient. But basically the angels in these end times, not all of them, but a lot of them are just losing it. I know who the bad guys are, okay, so I don't need to worry about it. The good guys is hard to even decipher because a lot of manipulation coming from the high level. Basically, the angelic lane is not a safe lane. I'm not saying, all of them are bad. I'm just saying a lot of them are in it for the wrong reasons, so we must expose this. Alright, so anyways, moving on. Okay, so here you have Europe, right? European countries. I want to show you something. See all these maps with these color-coded Fruity Pebbles, Skittle colors, right? Of the rainbow. These European countries symbolize the dragon in Revelation. Okay? In fact, these European countries look like a dragon. If you pay attention to them, let's zoom in. Yeah, I know you can see me right there. See that? Look at this. Look at the body of the dragon, right? Shit. See that?
Matthew, you are ready?
It looks like a dragon, right? Look at the body. See that? Looks like a body right there. See the Europeans? You got Russia over there. Some say that's the bear. You see, because they're switching spots. The animals in Revelation that you read about in the book of Daniel, the beast, human Daniel, not the angelic Daniel, the Adamite Daniel. He basically tells you that these beasts are nothing more than poor, graded archangels. Okay? Not all archangels get good grades. There are some. Some of them are doing excellent. Very few, though. Not a lot. Fallen cherubim, seraphims, that type of stuff. But this, if you look at here, these European nations, they look like a dragon, you see? You got the head of the dragon right here, you see that? This is the head, and you got the woman that rides the beast, the scarlet, red-colored beast, you see that? Don't get caught up on Norway and none of that. They're a bunch of Gentile spawn of angels, Nephilim, whatever you want to call them. Japhet, the nations of Big Brother Japhet, right? The older brother or whatever, younger, middle, whatever, it doesn't matter. But we know who it is, okay? If you study history, so you got Russia over there, right? Relatives. See, the Isles of the Gentiles, Scotland, Babylon too, a lot of the wealth is here in Europe, right? Where King James used to rule, the Israelite. But, you know, they was taken over by the Masons. And, you know, they framed them, you know, story of reputation. So these are the Anglo nations. Okay. You can't see it, but the Netherlands is there too. Italy, we know Italy, the Vatican, Anunnaki gold is there, right? Your Cronus, Rhea, Amraphel, all that shit. You see Italy colonized Mexico. That's why the Mexican flag looks similar to Italy. So basically, they're just leaving their seat. They're leaving a cuckold in the nations of the West or the East, depending on how you look at the map. Because everything's upside down. Up is down, down is up, right is left, left is right. So even if you unify all of them, you're still able to see who's who. So there's not that many righteous human souls in these end times. And there's not that many righteous angels too. So I'm not gonna throw everybody under the bus, but we need to see who's who. So you see the color system? Blue, red, that represents the New Age, like one of the lanes for like Kemet and Olympus, right? They deal with this color-coded shit. You see they're leaving out the color black. Why is that? The color brown. The Adamites are associated with brown. You don't see none of that here. You see? Because they're racist, the angels, you see? So these are, they associate with 7 up, basically 10, you know, sons of 10th dimension, bend 10, 10 down instead of, you know, 7 up. Think about the 10th dimension, right? Dimensional way of thinking, and 10 on down. You see, we humans, we go beyond that. We go 11 up, you see. The brown's 11 up, 11th dimensional way of thinking. A lot of these angels can get past that. They're just mirroring what's above them in the eternal realms. 11 up and what's 10 down is nothing more than the nations of these Anglo germs you can see here. So this is the beast, this is the dragon, right? The dragon and its many associates from different dimensions and realms, okay? So that's what you got going on. The Americas. You know, you did have Hebrew Israelites here in this human Yeshurel in some of these areas that you can see here on the map. But that's because they were taken captive by some of these deities. So that's what you got going on in the end. So, you know, you had Hispanics from Spain, right? Hispanic, that word there, his, their, panic, Hispanic. Who's panic? Jacob's trouble. You see, I heard Satan and his household of Nephilim and fallen Anglo germs, archons, whatever they call themselves, cherubs, they're in France right now. But we got, key players like in Netherlands, Spain. We got key players in certain areas too. They're even in England. Okay, so you see the dragon right here. You see that? The green, go green, think clean. No, you got to get away from that color coded system. If you're gonna play the game, you got to associate with your type. Adamites are associated with the color brown. So you want to think brown, think clown. Jokesters think coffee. It's based on a food system. So what do you want to be drinking? What you're associated with? Lots of coffee, clean bread, water. Our bodies are made out of water, blood too, you see. So you want to stay human, you see what I'm saying? Remember, Savior's going to turn you divine. All you got to do is accept him as your Mashiach. But, there's a lot of false Christs out there. A lot of you don't know what you worship. We know what we worship, for salvation is of Yerah, right? Yahuwah, Da, praise him. We become a byword, yada yada, right? That's what the white people say with some of these Gentile nations. Well, yada yada means praise Yeh, right? Yahuwah. So that's what it is. See, there's the dragon again. See, the beast system, color coded system. You see pink, you see all these colors, right? You don't see the pink there, but it's still part of it. The pink has to do with, less judgmental aspects of their folly, but, they're trying to say let bygones be bygones. That's, I think, like the 10th dimension, the pink. But what's above that, the 11th, is brown, meaning there is righteous judgment. There is some type of recompense for too much folly and stupidity. Okay, so you got friends, See that? The yellow and red, that's them. We had our people here in Spain, but they were like minorities, impoverished towns. You see, they were like townspeople, you see. These flags represent them. They represent that. They created the system of country, culture. Our people are Yeshurun, upright, right? Upright. You see? They are down, left, down. So anyway, so that's why a lot of flags look similar in different countries, share the same colors, right? Their flag looks similar because they went to everywhere to colonize them. So it's about, that's why you need to know who's who according to the Table of Nations. Disassociate yourself from these Gentile nations, these pagans. All right? You got to click up with your own. It's not a racist thing, but then again it is, because race and color help you identify who's a wicked and who's not. But if you don't study history and culture, you're not going to know who's who. So, as far as trying to become a god by yourself, don't do it. You don't need to go through all that unless you want to be a dumbass and show them you could go through suffering. Savior will set you free at the 7th trump, last trump. You get your glorified body. But maybe you're taken out of here on a spaceship, but remember, they're faking, counterfeiting the power, the extension, the sun, the exit routes. They're counterfeiting all that. So they come first. They got to play their cards first, okay? And that's what we're seeing here. So I think they're too prideful. They're just, I don't know if that's the way they're built, or they can't bend over backwards and cuff up the goods, as they say, the recompense, because they just can't. It's too much for them. But either way, it's gonna happen. They can't reset the cycle for too long. This is it. They're gonna injure themselves either way. They're gonna lose. They're jeopardizing their own. So I doubt that some of their heads or some of the lower ones in their team are willing to go down with these wicked ones at the top that they're trying to defend at all costs, just because their time is up and they just can't let go. Well, they're letting go one way or another, so that's what it is. But like father, like son, like mother, like daughter. So we'll see how much these Anglos are really willing to risk, because I doubt that even they're separated. I doubt that some of these angels will let their health be at risk because of some idiot like Satan, French boy, the Punanis from France, are too prideful. Whatever it is that they're doing, they can't make amends, right? They're always getting bad grades, and they expect to be on even terms, and things could continue as they are. Boy, you out of your damn mind. This whole dragon is sick. But you know, if you think you gotta figure out, then go on with your agenda. But you're getting hit up bad, you know, either way. So, hey, like the scripture says, you'll look for the wicked. Whatever they do, you're gonna look for them, and you won't find them. So if they reset things, whatever happens, you come pop back up, or you're not gonna see them. You see? So that's on them. That's their choice. They're the ones doing this. I'm just exposing them. You know, my weapons are not carnal. I'm not with an agenda here. I don't know how this matrix works. I don't want to manipulate nothing. I'm just here telling you the truth. The truth's gonna make me an enemy to a lot of people.